Subscribe. Only like 2% of you do it.
Alright, what's going on, guys? It is Percy TCG here, bringing you another game of the Terrasaur versus Purple Control Core removal, sorry. I apologize for the bad camera angle. Felt a little rushed trying to get it set up, and I didn't want to hold anyone back or anything like that. So, I apologize for that. I'm going to work on that in the future. So I went first. I just open up with a Purple Smoke Valley, and opponent goes with a burst card in the burst zone. For those of you that don't know what Purple Smoke Valley does, if something of my opponent's is destroyed by core removal, I draw a card. And then at level 2, it makes my curse units unblockable by level 1s. So I forget the name of that card, but it is a draw 2. So now we're going into my turn. Core, draw, refresh. So I'm feeling pretty safe here. He has no bodies on board, so I'm just like, go into Mordred, why not, you know? I don't really need the removal or anything like that. Just get a guy out there. He asked me if the when summon effect goes off even though there was no targets, and it is true. So if you play something and it has a when summoned effect, the when summoned is still activated regardless. So like your burst effects that need something when summoned, those will trigger off of that. So I go in for a swing, take a life from him, going back into his turn. Let's see here. He's weighing his options out a bit, seeing what he can do here. I'm really liking purple. I kind of wanted to go back on purple and start playing yellow, but I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna just stay committed to the color. I feel like purple is actually really good. I do have my thoughts where I'm like, purple might actually be the worst deck, but then I'm just like, I'm a firm believer in it's the pilot, and in this game it really feels like it's the pilot of the deck is what makes or breaks the win, you know. So he's going to go in the bear with confront. So that's always something to keep in mind when you're playing against Terrasaur, is that their units have confront. So sometimes it's better to just go for the swing instead of leaving it on board as a blocker, because it might just die. So he's gonna go in with the Overraptidon and take a life from me. I just let that hit. And we go back into my turn. So, core, draw, refresh. So I'm thinking here, he has a blocking body on board and also a Overraptidon. No burst effects in his burst zone, so I just pay. I paid 6 to play the Netherworld Depths, and shout out to my opponent Garrett. He was like, "Hey, I don't think you need to pay the full cost. You have two symbols on board." So corrected me there. So now I'm thinking, do I want to go a little bit more aggressive here, or so I just put the cores on my Mordred, so when he attacks, he can strip a core from a unit. If you don't know what Netherworld Depths does, the other Nexus I have on board, it whenever my opponent rests or exhausts his spirit, I get to draw a card. So even when he blocks, when he's an effect that exhausts something or attacks. So here, he swings in, I get my draw off to Netherworld Depths. And I'm thinking, do I want to let this one hit, or... So we go with the Deadly Balance. Oh, I see. He blocked with the bear there, and his bear wouldn't have died, so I just deadly balanced and to take them both. So I forget the name of that card. It's like Dilosaurus or something like that. I don't know very many Terrasaur names, but he's basically a beater. Gonna go with the Tyrannoid. He's treated as level 3 if you have like 3 or less units or something like that. So he's sitting pretty healthy. Netherworld Depths lets me draw one. Go ahead, take that. And he's thinking here. He's gonna just pass turn here, keep his Dino Man refreshed. Going into my turn now. I'm debating what I want to do here. Do I want to go into the King Curse right now and use up all my cores? Or do I want to do something a little more defensive? So I play some Burst. So I go with the Cavalier here. Gives me a draw. So now we're sitting in a little bit of a funky spot. I think the draw, if that was the Maduke. The Maduke doesn't really help me here. So now I'm debating if this is the right play or not, but I think this is probably the play to make. Maybe not. I have 5 cores to work with, 2 cores on my Cavalier. So we just go ahead and pay. No, I guess we. Man, I'm just tricking the hell out of myself right now. So we just go with the Mamira. We're going for the more defensive option. And we'll strip a core from that one, and we'll also get a draw off our Purple Smoke Valley. I was really debating if I wanted to use up all my cores and go into the King Curse Dragon. So I swing in with the Mamira. He's just going to take it, and then I swing in with the Cavalier. I'm not too worried here because I have the Ice Shield. And for a quick second here, I forgot about Dino Man Tyrannoid's effect, where he's level 3. So he's stronger than my Cavalier. No big deal though. So we pass it on over to him. Currently he's working with 8 cores, 2 on his Dino Man Tyrannoid. See, I don't know if I like the Mamira in this deck, because it's a 3 cost no matter what. And it's only a strip 1 core. And Mordred does kind of the same thing, but he strips 2 cores from an exhausted unit. And all the aggro that's running around, they're gonna have an exhausted unit. Alright, so there goes the Giganorex. Right now, I'm not too worried about this turn because I have the ice shield there. I'll take a life, and then he'll swing for a second one, and then I'll just ice shield it without paying the cost just to heal it. So yep, he's gonna swing in. I think I just eat it. I'll also get the draw off the Netherworld Depths. Then another swing, so I'll take a core, then ice shield it. I might have missed my draw here. You draw so much off Netherworld Depths that it's really hard to keep track of. I need to be more attentive to my own board state rather than paying attention to what my opponent's doing so much. So we just go into the King Curse, wipe his board. Get 2 cores from Void onto King Curse because we destroyed 2 units. Then we go with the Camelot Knight, and he's just, yeah, he said there's nothing I can do here, you got it. So that was GG. Now we have a game 3 of this as well, so comment down below what kind of matchups you guys want to see and everything, and make sure you hit that like, subscribe, all that good stuff. See you guys in the next one. Peace.